Presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please direct your attention to center court, where NBA Commissioner David Stern will present the 1991 Edge NBA Most Valuable Player of the Year Award.
Michael, I know that millions of basketball fans around the world, not to mention 18,000 here and a few million in Chicago, join me in congratulating you on a great season and your second MVP award. I'd like to ask Chuck Goldthwait, Vice President of SC Johnson Company, to help me make the presentation.
Chicago Bulls fans everywhere know this year's Most Valuable Player Award has an heir apparent. This heir led the scoring in the NBA for the 5th consecutive time and led your very own Chicago Bulls to the best record they've ever had in their franchise history. On behalf of SC Johnson Wax, makers of Edge Shave Gel, America's #1 shaving preparation, it's my pleasure to present the 1991 Edge Most Valuable Player Award to Michael Jordan.
If you were to create the ultimate basketball superstar, he would be a player of extraordinary athletic ability, a player who could dominate his sport with a vast array of skills.
He's a great defender, rebounder, shot blocker, definitely could score. He's the total package.
He would also possess a tireless work ethic, constantly pushing himself to the limit in his pursuit of victory.
He'll work himself into a lather, like a racehorse. He'd be going out there harder and harder when things got more and more difficult.
He would be a fierce competitor who could command the court through sheer force of will.
You're going to have to cut Michael Jordan's heart out to beat him.
He would possess the vision and the artistry to bring a new dimension to the game.
Creativity, thy name is Michael.
He would also have the leadership to galvanize his teammates.
The way he plays, he will not let the Bulls lose.
And he would have a flair for rising to the occasion time after time.
Michael Jordan in the final seconds again!
He would display a passion for the game, a passion to lift his performance to its very highest level. And he would captivate fans, not only with his talent, but also with his charisma.
Just don't rub my head.
Through it all, he would carry himself with an air of grace and dignity that would make him the perfect ambassador for the sport he loved. It would seem nearly impossible to find all of these qualities embodied in one player, and yet there was such a player in Michael Jordan, a player for whom nothing seemed impossible. A player who was the very definition of basketball excellence.
He does everything great. I mean, he's the ultimate player in my eyes. If there was a basketball player in Webster's dictionary, it didn't have to be a picture of Michael Jordan.
Jordan against Dale Ellis, off to the right. Jordan on the drive, falls down underneath. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Jordan. Oh, what a drive. Oh, what a drive.
First of all, you start talking about the fact that the guy literally is embarrassing the league. He's that good.
Gets it away to Jordan. Oh, showtime for Mr. Jordan. Jordan to the hook. Oh!
You might see something if you watched him that you've never seen before and will never see again.
Look at the air. Look at the hang time. Look at the flying motion. Tipped it out to Jordan down the lane all the way. Oh, God! An unbelievable ball! Jordan going and throws it up. There's Skinny, puts it in on an amazing move.
This guy was back in his full force as the most dominant player in the game.
Not only had his dominance returned, so had his zest for the game. The Seattle Supersonics on the NBA's ultimate stage. He would remove any remaining doubts that he was the Michael Jordan of old. Michael Jordan had regained his place as the NBA's preeminent player. He had recaptured the title and achieved one of sport's greatest comebacks. But as usual, he was intent on achieving even more.
MJ. Oh, he did it! Michael shakes the finger. He finally got his dumps on Mount Matumbo.
Lots of guys are strong, and lots of guys have skill, and only one guy has this level of artistry.
Presence, there's something about him.
Kittles against Jordan, knocked away, stolen by Michael. MJ on the run. Michael dumps the ball and a foul. Oh, my.
I've seen every basket that Michael's made as a professional. You think you see him do something he's done before, and then you say, no, this is something he made up, it's different.
Jordan on the move, baseline.
Pushing control, ready for launch.
Bulls look to tie. Jordan on the drive.
All the way to the rack. Powerhouse. Hold on, folks. Buckle up. Oh!
And there's a bounce pass to Jordan. And there he comes. Slam dunk.
He's special. And I think there's only a few players that come around as special.
He's a pro's pro. I mean, we even like to see him play when we're not playing against him.
Down left side, Jordan. Quick right, go left to the base. He's inside.
Jordan, baseline right, drives past Robinson. Shoots it.
Once he get up there, then he say, well, I don't know if I want to shoot it yet. Maybe I just hang up here for a while, you know, up in the air and just sit back and wait till everybody come down. And then he said, well, I don't know what move I'm gonna make. All the time he's still up in the air, you know? And then all of a sudden, well, maybe I 360. No, I changed my mind. Maybe I go up on there on the other side. He's just incredible.
Jordan asked for a screen. What a ball!
He dominates the game on the offensive end of the court, but he also dominates the game on the defensive end of the court. And that does more, not just for his team, but takes more away from the other team's confidence than anything that he can do offensively.
When I'm playing defense, I want to break down my opponent mentally. Not just the man I'm guarding. I want everyone on the other team to be looking over his shoulder, watching for me, thinking about where I am.
Gerald Wilkins has it stolen by Jordan. Michael Jordan on the drive. He's got the jam, and the Bulls have the lead. Here's over the top, and Smith. His shot spotted out of there by Jordan.
Everyone on the floor is always aware of where Michael Jordan is.
His defense is an attacking kind of a defensive situation. The ball comes around me, it's in jeopardy because I'm going to knock it loose.
You know, he goes inside the phone booth and put on his Superman suit, and, you know,
he's everywhere. I know when he's guarding me, you know, I have to watch not to put the ball out too far because, you know, he's just so quick.
Richmond nearly gets it stolen by Jordan. Put down. Jordan the rebound. Saves it in. What a save! What a play by Michael Jordan.
He can do so many things. He's a player in the league, probably the only player in the league I can think of that just has no weaknesses.
Michael Jordan has it, and the Bulls come back with a chance in the lead. Jordan, head of the key, cuts left on the drive, in the left hands to Neely. It's knocked away, but to Grant, he lays it in.
He's been scoring champ. He's been defensive player of the year. He's been dunk champ. He's been everything. He wants to win.